This is Michael Castaneda of plasticAudio, and today we are ending 2019 on a high note by doing a mega unboxing video of plasticAudio's new tape sync and podcast recording rig. So when I first started recording podcasts in 2016, I had a rig that was more geared towards live sound or studio recording because that's what my background is. So I used and still use a Behringer X32 compact, which is a really huge console. It's got 16 preamps, a bunch of faders, it's 40 pounds. That was a little bit overkill for the podcast recordings that I was doing. So I quickly realized that I was gonna have to get something new, but I just couldn't afford to get a new rig. A couple of years ago, I started to work with Stephen Cologne at AudioLink LA, and he had a rig that is much more similar to this. He used the Zoom F8N, which is a very popular audio mixer. A lot of podcasters use it, a lot of videographers use it, and it's great. He uses the Shure Beta87A for tape syncs and for podcast recordings, and I really liked his rig. But using the Zoom, one of the things I didn't like was the preamps were so noisy. I could get rid of that noise in post, but I always hated that the preamps were so noisy because it got to be really annoying. So once I started to shop and do research on a new rig, Sound Devices about 2 years ago announced that they were coming out with a entry-level or prosumer audio mixer, and I loved it. I did a lot of research on it, and I got to know the specs, and I watched videos, and it was definitely something that I wanted. And then they came out with the version 2, which is a lot better. It had more features. So I decided that that was the one I was gonna get. And I knew I was gonna get the Shure because I've used that before and I needed that for tape syncs. And then I did research on bags and I came across the Orca bag. So last week I pulled the trigger and bought the rig, and we are going to unbox all these without any further ado because I'm tired of waiting. So I got this on B&H last week. I want to say it was $134. I think they had it on a little bit of a discount when I got it. There's another company called K-Tech that makes really good bags, but I felt like this was a little bit smaller and it was definitely cheaper by about 60 bucks or so. And then Portabrace, which is also a very popular manufacturer for bags, they have an entry-level one that I wasn't too thrilled about because I didn't feel like it had all of the functionality that I needed, but here's how it comes. And after I open the MixPre6, I'll put it in here so you can see how I'm kind of gonna have it set up. They had a more compact version specifically designed for the MixPre6, but it didn't have these pouches. And it didn't have this nice padded strap, which for me, I'm going to be doing location recordings. I really wanted a padded strap. So that is great. I love that. It comes with a really nice protective cover if you're in the rain, so you can protect your mixer. It also comes with one pad that you can put underneath the mixer to elevate the mixer. Here we go. It's great because the accessibility is all over the place. It's 360 degrees, so you have zippers that you can open and you can get to your inputs on both sides. And then you can also pull, zipper you can pull down and access it even more, which is really great. It's got this really great sturdy aluminum or some type of metal frame to really protect everything. It's got these straps for the mixer to keep it secured in the bag. And it also has these little brackets that are metal that you can adjust the height of the mixer. And none of the other bags that I saw offered any of that. It also has these latches for the strap, and then this is what I really liked. A nice bag that you can put batteries or headphones or cables. And then this one up front I believe is going to be for the receivers or pens or whatever. So for a bag this small, it really offers a lot. So this is the Orca OR28. Let me make sure I get the model number right. Correct. This is the Orca OR28. And as soon as I'm done unboxing this, I'll put this in and show you how it is. And I'll also include timestamps that you can get right to each one of the unboxing. But here it is. Here's the Orca. So next up, we're going to unbox the brains behind everything. This is the mother of my recording rig, the MixPre6ii Mark II from Sound Devices. I have a Tascam DR40, which is the only other handheld recorder that I have. So right here you get some literature, registration stuff. Let's take this off now and see what it is. Welcome to the family, blah, blah, blah. Sticker, gives you the specs, all of that, great. Gives you all of the ratings for the individual or the actual device itself. Allen wrench, which is great. So that's that. And then here's the unit itself. I've used the MixPre 10 and it has 8 more inputs than this. And this is a lot smaller than I thought it was. I actually had concerns as to whether this was going to fit into this bag, but now seeing this, there's going to be plenty of room, so I'm excited about that. So there it is. There's a bunch of other videos online that really talk about how this works, the functionality. They give a lot of examples. I'll probably do a demo or a review video after, but if you want to know about what it offers, what it does, how it sounds, there's a ton of videos out there. I just really wanted to focus on the unboxing. So in addition to that, you get the USB-C power cable. So USB-C. You get different European adapters to plug in for power. You also get so this is the AC. So I guess this is going to be for the USB interface, the USB-C interface. This is going to be for the power. And then that is it for that. And last but not least, we have the Shure Beta87A unboxing. So again, this is going to be for tape syncs. I do a lot of tape syncs. I've used this mic a lot and I really love this microphone. So you get usual documentation, manual, all the specs, frequency response, all of that, polar patterns. This is a condenser microphone, and the 87A is the super cardioid, I want to say, polar pattern. You get a sticker, you get a cable wrap, and then you get the mic bubble wrapped. Mic clip. Great microphone. The only thing that I'm going to need to get is a foam screen for this. Shure sells that separate. And then you also get, there's more documentation. So more documentation there. Bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. And then you get the pouch. Adapter for the stand. So that's it. We have the bag, we have the mic, and we have the mixer. Cannot wait to use this. So let's do a quick, let's see how this looks in here. Man, this is really a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Not that I'm complaining. So there's two slots. There's a really small slot, and then there's a bigger one. I think I'm going to have to use the bigger one for this. Although I think it's made for the smaller slot. Maybe it might fit in the smaller slot. I'll mess with that later. But so far, fits in there nicely. This has enough space for a mic. Can put the mic clip in the back along with other things. And then since this is my tape sync rig, this is more or less all I'm going to need. The only other thing that I'll need is a boom pole, and they offer right here really great little straps for the boom pole. Super small compact rig, exactly what I need. This is it. Have enough to even put a short cable in here, and this is all I need. Thank you for watching. Follow plasticAudio on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at plasticAudio. I would love to hear about your rigs, what you use. Maybe you have a different bag that you found that you liked. Maybe you have a different recorder, a different boom pole. Let me know in the comments. Follow me on social media, and I'll see you next year. Thank you.